Hello, my name is Erin and I'm the owner of Pinky's Palette. Today I thought I'd do a little something different. In addition to sewing, I'm also a journaler, and I started journaling about 8 years ago, and I thought I'd bring you along to show you some of my journals because I've just finished my latest one. I'm about to start a new one. So there's all different types of journals out there. There's, you can journal daily like a diary. I'm going to take this off so I can make sure it stays on, because I just recorded like a 20-minute video about this, and my microphone wasn't on. Score. But anyways, so there's all different types of journaling out there. There is the daily journaling like a diary. There's bullet journaling. There is scrapbook journaling. There's junk journaling, art journaling. There's all sorts of stuff out there. And so about 8 years ago, I decided I wanted to start journaling again. And I came across someone who did bullet journaling. And that's what really got me into it, or got me started journaling. I thought I was going to have this great, amazing bullet journal. So I bought all the supplies. Does anybody else do that? You get into something and you just decide that you're going to go full on and do it, and you have to have all the supplies, and then you lose interest in it. Well, yeah, that was me. So anyways, so I started bullet journaling about 8 years ago, or I started the journaling process about 8 years ago. And I always date my journals. So there's volume 1. And I'll put this back on. So that was volume 1. So volume 1 is from May to November of 2018. And I'm sure you know what bullet journaling is. It's keeping track of your daily routine or weekly spreads or monthly spreads. I kind of used it like that, or I tried to use it like that. A little bit did, but then I also went into like just daily diary journaling. So that was my first one. Again, I started that in May of 2018. And then my second one, my volume 2, I guess life got busy because this one went from December of 2018 to March of 2022. December of 18 to March of 22. So it took me 4 years to complete this one. So again, I had the monthly spread, and I started the weekly spread, but just I wasn't artsy enough. I wasn't talented enough. And I've said this before, I suffer from comparison. I try to compare what I do to others, and that's just not good. It's just bad. It's bad for everybody. So I went from bullet journaling, volume 1 and 2, and then also I was looking for volume 3. I couldn't find that. I got to volume 4, and this is where life really started getting crazy because I wrote volume 4. It went from November of 22 to February of 23. So 4 months to fill this bad boy up, and just wrote it in almost daily. That was this one. So that's volume 4. I can't find volume 3. I don't know what I did with volume 3. Let's see. Volume 2 went to March of 22. So I need March of 22. March of 22 through something. I don't know. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I just can't find it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's not why I started this video. In addition to my daily journaling that I do, I also got a 5-year journal. And so my 5-year journal I got in for Christmas of 22, because I started writing in it January 1st of 2023. And it's just a line a day. So I've got till the end of next year. The end of 27 is when I'll finish it. But it's just the weather, what it's like, what day of the week it is, and just one line a day. So that's the second journal I have, because I'm currently writing in multiple journals. So not only did I just finish my daily journal that I write in, and then I've got my 5-year journal that I write in every day, I've also got a Bible war book. So I've got 2 Bible war books, And I started this one. I want to read this to you real quickly. I want to read this to you real quickly as to why I started this Bible war book. I started in 2022. And it says, "This is my Bible war book. This is a challenging year, and so I created this book to help me to remember who is on the throne, to remember whose child I am. I am a child of the Most High God. This book is a reminder of the blessings, the promises, and the love that He shows me and my family and all those who call on His name." So that's why I started my Bible war book. And what it is, for me at least, it is just things that when I need a reminder, or if I'm feeling down, I'm feeling sad, I just need to pull out my war book and remember Jeremiah 29:11. For instance, I wrote it down, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. You have an amazing destiny. God is saying to me today and every day, you're loved, you are chosen, you are redeemed, you are favored, you are blessed, you are healed, you have an amazing destiny. ASAP, always say a prayer. So just when you need some encouragement, or when I need some encouragement, I pull this out. And also, I have a big problem with my tongue. My mouth, I talk too much. I'm just a talker. And so I've pulled out a lot of scriptures, mostly from Proverbs, Psalms, but just different scriptures talking about hold your tongue. I don't know if you can read some of those, but yeah, just took some scrap paper and just wrote on that because I need a reminder. Just keep my tongue in check. Let's see here. Proverbs 31. I wrote down Proverbs 31 because I'm working on being a Proverbs 31 woman. And then also, I have gone through the Bible, and I've read the Bible through using the Bible Recap app, and also Heart Dive with Kenoy Gibson. I highly recommend that. But I've always heard that it's written in the Bible. It says 365 times there's the scriptures, there's the phrase, do not be afraid, do not worry, do not fear. So I was on a quest to find all 365 times that it says, do not fear or do not be afraid. And so every time I would find it in the Bible, I would highlight it and then I would write it down here. So we'll see. So that was Bible Warbook 1. Bible Warbook 2, I started it that I was going to Women of the Bible. I was going to do a Bible study of the women of the Bible. And so that's what started it. And then that took up over half of it. And then I did Family Tree from Adam to Jesus, and a Women of the Bible there cheat sheet, what they were known for, what they were remembered for. So anyways, the giant in front of you is never bigger than the God inside of you. Let it go. Pain, regret, hate, anger, fear. So highly recommend. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat of its fruit. Proverbs 18:21. Fruit of the Spirit, I've got that there. So, I don't know. I'm sitting here saying I don't know why I'm sharing this with you, but I think someone knows. Someone knows why I'm sharing. This is going to help somebody. Pray out loud, pray in your head, pray in a whisper, pray on your knees, pray in the car, pray in the shower. Just pray. Just pray. I pray every day. Probably not as much as I should, but I pray. I talk to God all the time. Just when I'm in my car, just talk to God. So anyways, so those are my 2 Bible war books that I have. So what was I saying? So I have my daily journal, I have my Bible war book, I have my 5-year journal, and then don't even get me started on if you want to see my sewing journal. I have journals on like different the markets that I go to and the products that I make and sizes and specifications of that. So I've got that. Junk journaling. I made a junk journal for my mom and dad from when they got married. Not from when they got married. They both passed away, but it's pictures of them, pictures of me and my sister growing up. Copy of my mom's high school diploma is in here, which I was just looking at it. And my mom graduated from high school on May 28th of 1954. And I'm filming this on May 28th, 2026. My mom graduated 72 years ago today. Wow. That's God. That's God telling me I need to be looking at this today. So, anyways, my mom was a big, kept all her cards that she was ever given. Once my mom passed away and we were going through her stuff, I found hat boxes. This is not a hat box, but this is, just this is like a Hallmark box. I don't know. But I found like 2 or 3 hat boxes full of cards that my mom had received over the years. Birthday cards from my dad, anniversary cards from my dad, Christmas cards, birthday cards that she'd gotten from friends and family. It was just amazing. And when she died and I found all those, I said, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start giving cards away and start sending cards to people. Yeah, that hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. I'm still working on it. Still working on it though. But anyways, I guess the whole point of this video was just to say that not only do I sew, but I also journal, and I'm a big, huge believer in journaling. When my mom passed away, my mom had Alzheimer's dementia, and so did my grandmother. And just she was very angry towards the end. And I know that was the disease talking to her. And so I just started writing in my journal. I was talking to my future self and saying, you're reading this and you don't want to be, if you're angry or mean or nasty or upset, this is not who you are. This is not who you want to be. You're a nice person. This is the disease talking, whatever. Basically just, I told my kids, when I come to live with you, because I am going to live with my kids in my old age, just stick me in a corner with a glass of wine and let me read my journals so I can talk to myself and so I can remember how I was, who I was. Although I don't know, some of these I might read through some of these and be like, how in the heck did I survive all this? It's been pretty crazy. It's been a pretty crazy life. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. And if you're a journaler, what made you start journaling? How long have you been journaling? What type of journal do you keep? This is the last one I just finished. I started going to a, whatever this is called. My mind went blank. See, it's already happening. It's already happening. Losing the mind. Composition notebook. Yes, I've gone to a composition notebook. So, anyways, that's what I've used a few times. And like I said, I put all my cards in here. What I do now is it's a combination of daily journaling, diary, and junk journaling and scrapbooking. So it's kind of all that. But the creme de la creme, the best part of my journals is not the daily writing. Yes, I've got some fat ones, and I'm of the belief that the chunkier the better. And I've got my mom and dad's junk journal that I made there, and I've got my 5-year line a day journal. This journal right here. Oh, let me just tell you. Sorry, I keep thinking my microphone's going off. This journal I'm the most excited about because let me just tell you. First of all, when did I didn't write on the spine of this one, but I know this wasn't 2. What date? Oh, I just put, I didn't put what year this was. Holy cow. What the heck? What the heck? So this might be journal 3. I don't know. But anyways, what I wanted to show you was me and my sister went to a New Kids on the Block concert Friday in KOTB concert. Ah, yes. And we had the best seats, I said. It was their Magic Summer Tour. So I guess I can just kind of look to see. This is 2024. It was their, what did I say it was? Their Magic Summer Tour. It was neon. You're supposed to wear neon. So I wore some neon gloves. Well, let me show you first. There's a picture of me and my sister. You see that? Picture of me and my sister wearing our neon right there. And so I wore some neon gloves. These are little fingerless gloves right there. May I just tell you? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Donnie freaking Wahlberg touched my gloves. I had to keep them. Okay, in all honesty, did Donnie touch my gloves or did I touch Donnie with my gloves? Oh, I don't know. But anyways, I had to save them. They have not been washed and they're in a sealed Ziploc baggie. Sorry, humongous. I'm a humongous New Kids on the Block fan, so I guess this one then goes from April of 24 through, and this one got too chunky, so I couldn't finish it. I couldn't finish going through this one. So it was April of 24 through September of 24. So anyways, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Now I've got to start a new one. So I've got to find a new journal in here, which I'll find. But something fun. But I do have some fun stuff coming up on the horizon. Back to the regular sewing content real quickly, real soon. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.